Well, this is gonna be a little bit different. Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ark, and I'm also known as the waifu guy for Monster Hunter. Which, you know, we didn't really anticipate we would get here, but here we are, so we move with it. And that's because I made a Monster Hunter video. It said, I think it was titled, What Your Monster Hunter Waifu Says About You, and it's about Rise. So that's like the video that people know me for, I guess. But anyway, before I get off in a tangent, this video is just gonna be a very weird one, because I've never really just sat down and in front of the camera and just started talking about, you know, just the more positive side of things, I guess. Not to say that this channel is by far from being negative, because, well, you know, what a lot of people do nowadays is they do something called rage baiting, which is basically saying, you know, Monster Hunter sucks, and then you get all the people that like Monster Hunter, like myself, to go to that video and listen to a bunch of bad takes and leave frustrated. What I try to do is the opposite, is what I like to call anti-rage baiting. So I'll put something in the title like, I'm so disappointed in the Monster Hunter Wilds teaser, and then turns out that the whole point is just a dumb joke, and that I tell you in that same video that I'm just so incredibly hyped. And I think, you know, it's just been a wonderful time to be a Monster Hunter fan, because, you know, we might be getting Wilds in, like, 2025, but between now and then, there is just so much that we can do. Like, there's Monster Hunter GU, there's Monster Hunter World Iceborne and Rise and Sunbreak to replay, there's Monster Hunter Stories 2, if you can reach any of the older Monster Hunter titles, by all means. We have Monster Hunter Legends, and we have that, you know, that one Monster Hunter film that we just don't talk about. At least not on this channel. No, we don't. We don't talk about it. But it seems like there's an abundance still of Monster Hunter content, and I love the fact that just from a, what, 3-4 minute teaser, even, I might be completely off on the timing here, but just from a small teaser, the community has just erupted into all this speculation and analysis, and it just feels like the Monster Hunter community hibernates when, you know, a game ends, because we're sitting there like, wow, here we go, we managed to do hundreds of levels of anomaly grinding, time to take a break, time to go to do something else. But the second Capcom and the Monster Hunter team announces, hey, look guys, you guys better pick up your weapons, because the hunt's gonna go on. We all are hyped, we all are ready for it, and that's what I just, man, it's just such an awesome feeling to be a part of this community, because I've been part of plenty of, you know, game communities that have been just destroyed over things that sometimes companies did, and mostly it's always been the players, right? For example, if any of you know what Star Wars Battlefront is, I used to be a huge fan of this franchise, and I'm not talking about the ones that EA made. No. I'm talking about the old ones in the early 2000s. I think it's 2004 and 5, or 5 and 6, something like that. When they were on the PlayStation 2, I still play those games to this date. Those are the games that turned me into a gamer. Oh my god, a gamer, boys, look at me, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, I really don't. But tangent aside, I've seen games that I loved just get absolutely abandoned by the developers and also the community, just not being able to behave. And, you know, it's really sad, because sometimes these are the things that bring you joy in life, because I genuinely think that sometimes people take life a little too seriously, and I implement that in my life on a daily basis, because if I'm having a rough day and I'm home and I'm just playing a game, and that's what's bringing me a little bit of joy, it's allowing me to relax, then what does it matter if it's a game or a song or seeing someone? Like, as long as it brings you joy and it's not really harming you or anyone else, then you know, what's the problem? And I don't really, you know, I don't know. I feel like in 2023 we should all be over that. It's just a video game kind of thing. I mean, by all means, it's not your life. Do please have other interests other than video games, but it can be a big part of your life. It surely is a part of mine. You know, a year and a half ago, I would have never expected to be a VTuber talking about Monster Hunter to you guys, but here we are talking about it, and damn, this channel has brought me so much joy. Like, I already used to love Monster Hunter so much to the core, because it was just such a game that it challenged me. It felt like a living and breathing universe, and it just reeled me in every time I logged into my hunter and all of that. It just felt amazing. And now the fact that I have the privilege to make stupid jokes and you know, entertain you with live streams of me doing things like experiencing Monster Hunter Stories 2 for the first time, it's a real privilege, and I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful because it's you guys who give me this amazing you know, side of positivity in my life, and it makes things so much better. You know, I'm a happy person by all means, but this just elevates that happiness. Like I said earlier, it just brings it to another level. It feels awesome. And being part of the Monster Hunter community has just really opened my eyes into how supportive a group of people that you've never met can be, you know? It's just been so fun. And this is coming from a guy that makes waifu jokes. Like, I'm not even the one that gives guides. I barely do any content that's like serious, quote unquote, when I talk about, oh, this is the stuff that I don't like, this is the stuff that I like. I'm trying to warm up to that a bit more now because it's been so cool to share my opinions with you guys on these kinds of things. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just a stupid guy making stupid jokes here on YouTube, and you know, the Monster Hunter community welcomes me, so it just feels nice. It feels really nice about that, and that's what I want to do. I think between this time, like, that we have between the end of Rise and Sunbreak and the release of Wilds, I mean, just really quick short interruption there might be a remaster 3U or 4U. Come on, Capcom, 20-year anniversary in March, you know, give us a little something. Let me just play that game on my PC, please. No? Okay. Anyway, in between the time of the last Monster Hunter game and Wilds, I want to take that time to truly get to know you guys and to experience Monster Hunter titles that I haven't necessarily experienced with anybody else. So we already did a full-on World and Iceborne playthrough, and we might come back to that because I've been getting myself gripped onto the guiding lens again with friends. It's been a wonderful time, and I would love to share that with you. I'm doing Monster Hunter Stories 2 as well. There's GU to go back to, and by the time that this is all done, my friend, Wild is already gonna be on its like week before release. Okay, it's a lot of content to get through, which is awesome. It's awesome. I wouldn't have it any other way. But if anything, I kind of want to turn around to you guys and say this community and this game has brought me an insane amount of joy, and it just keeps me hyped for every bit of news. Like the fact that just a small teaser has awakened the community, and all this speculation and podcasts and video analysis and you know, questions to the community that creators make. It just opens this entire playing field of bonding through discussion, which is something that I truly treasure, you know? And you know, I want to get to know you guys a bit more as we're doing this. I do have some video ideas to include you guys. Wink wink, get your Monster Hunter drip ready, because we might be doing something with that. And I also want to speak to creators to see what else people want to see in Wilds, you know? The game is already being developed, okay? So anything that we do in terms of speculation or wish listing, if you will, it's just purely hypotheticals. It's purely talking about personal preference. And I love to see how, as a Gunlance main and a Sword and Shield main, my perspective is drastically different from someone who perhaps mains bow and light bowgun, you know? It's always a little bit of fun, and I'm always going to be keeping, poking fun at the fellow hunters out there, your longsword mains, you dual blade mains, you weebs, I call you weebs and we're together in the hunt, I got your back when that monster's roaring, and I just want to say, I guess, thank you to, again, just thank you to the Monster Hunter team and Capcom. You guys really do pour your soul into these games, and we are truly blessed to have a team like you guys behind such an amazing title. And I would like to thank all of you who have been watching my videos and partaking in the dumb streams and the comments. It's a fucking privilege, it really is. And it never feels anything further from that, really doesn't. And if I may as well, I would like to thank all of the awesome creators who just keep the community engaged with their questions and their hypotheticals. It's just awesome, okay? It's just awesome. So I really wish that 2023 has been a nice year for you. I know it must have not been easy for everyone. I myself have had my own little struggles throughout this year, but I do hope that 2024 is going to be an awesome year for all of us, okay? And I guess in a way, this is my video, the final video of 2023, right? Because I don't want to do a best of again. I feel like that's a bit of a bad decision for me, but it's been a pleasure to entertain you throughout this year. I look forward to keep entertaining you and getting to know you much more, you know, on a much more personal level. Eager arc to please the audience, yes, yes. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, I look forward to keep entertaining you in 2024, to getting to know you better, and to, you know, just get ready for wilds, because it's no pun intended, but it's gonna get wild. Okay, let's fucking do this, hunters. Stay safe, and until we meet again.